all about the seafoam green.
Welcome everybody to AMF Babylon's March Madness Major. It's going to be a great finals as $3,000 is going to the winner, $1,500 is going for second, $750 for third, and $400 for fourth. So we have well over $5,000 in prize money here for the finalists. So let's introduce who is going to be in our Final Four shootout. On the left is Mr. Rob Foerster. Rob is from East Meadow, New York.
Hey, Rob.
And he is getting 27 pins in this match. And next to Rob is Mr. Steve Williams, who is familiar to all as he just won a title last time we ran this tournament over at Wantor. Steve is from Belrose, New York, and he is getting 36 pins. And next to Steve is Mr. John Ksar from Long Island City. John is getting 50 pins and is looking for his first title. And next to John is Mr. John Rhodes from Huntington Station, and John is going to be getting 63 pins and is also looking for his first title. So the only title holder here is Steve Williams. So 3 of the 4 are trying to get there first. Let's all shake hands, bowlers, and let's get this match rolling.
I get it.
Yeah, Rob! That's it. All right, we are going to have an incredible final shootout here. It has been a long weekend, 3 days.
Snakes.
All right.
Rob's my friend.
We're going to have Rob Foerster on the right lane and John Ksar on the left. Rob is getting the least amount of pins in the match, and he leaves a weak 10 pin for his first shot. Now here's our first look at John Ksar. And John goes a little high. Ooh, and he starts with an open, which is just the 6-7-10. Okay, let's see if Rob can convert his spare, and he makes it perfectly. Well done, Rob. And we've got a great crowd here today watching in the back. You probably hear them in the back. First squad today was at 11 a.m. and now it's 8 o'clock at night, and we are now going to pay off the big prizes. Okay, John gets 2, so he has the first open of the match. He's got a 9 count. All right, Steve Williams is going to be up on the right lane. Steve is getting 36 pins, so he is getting 9 pins from Rob Foerster, who's got the best average in the final shootout. Steve, oh, and he leaves a 10 pin also. So lane 38, the right lane, looks like 10 pins are going to be tough to knock down. Okay, and here comes John Rhodes. John Rhodes goes high and he leads the split, 310. We had 367 entries here today over the weekend at AMF Babylon, a record for the LIGBT. Prize fund was well over $11,000, plus Brunswick gave away a ton of bowling balls this weekend, so it has been a big success. 58 bowlers made the finals and walked out of here with at least 50 bucks. Good spare for Steve Williams, so he's clean after the first frame. Let's see if John Rhodes can convert this baby split. And he makes it on the outside. Great shot. So the fans are very happy for him. All right, we're now getting into the second frame. John Ksar, he's going to get 10 in the pit. So John burying the ball. Well done. John Ksar, he's getting 50 pins, and the bowler getting the most pins is John Rhodes with 63. Rob Foerster working on a spare. Oh, this time he gets the 10 pin down. Great shot for Rob. Rob's best finish in the LIGBT is in second place over at Rockville Center. Oh, ooh, a stone 7 pin for John Rhodes. Great shot. All right, Steve Williams. Bowlers are here bowling on the 41-foot turnpike pattern. Oh, and Steve's sending it out pretty wide, coming back. Comes in strong and can openers this strike. Well done for Steve Williams. Okay, so he's got 20 in the first, as well as Rob Foerster. Okay, here comes John, and he makes the spare. So John Rhodes is now back-to-back spares. Okay, John Ksar he dropped that a little wide, so that's not going to come back. He only gets a 3 count. Wow. But he was on a strike, so he doesn't lose the wood. John Ksar, he lives in Long Island City. He's been a member for about a year. Joined in February of 2013. He's looking for his first title. And he works for the town of Huntington. Rob Foerster. And he rips the rack and he doubles up. So Rob Foerster, who's getting the least amount of handicap, gets the first double of the match. Oh, good spare by John Ksar. So that 3 count doesn't hurt him since he was on a strike. So he comes back with the spare. All right, Steve Williams up on the right lane looking for a double. Steve Williams, oh, that's 10 in the pit, so Steve Williams doubles and he's throwing the ball great. So he is hot right now.
Rob's my hero.
We had a great tournament all week on Saturday. Johnny Petraglia, a Hall of Famer of the PBA and USBC. USBC was here doing a ball demo.
I didn't think
Did you foul?
I didn't go over.
I didn't think so, so go ahead, it's scored. I didn't see you go over either.
I think the ball hit it.
No way.
All right, John. The buzzer went off. Everybody was checking the foul, but he really did. He wasn't even close to the foul line, so his 8 count remains. Ooh, and he almost chops it, but he made the spare. So John Rhodes has got 3 consecutive spares. All right, and John Ksar, he makes his spare. All right, so this match is moving along pretty quickly. Our next tournament, the LIGBT, will be over at AMF Plainview on Sunday, March 23rd. We hope you can make it. Entry fee is only $60 for your first entry, $40 for a re-entry. Guaranteed top prize is $1,500. Rob Foerster working on a double. Oh, look at him leaving the 4-6-7 split. So that one's going to be Rob's first open of the match. All right, John Rhodes, Eagles jersey, leaves the 5-pin. John has been a member since 2010 and he doesn't have a title. He's got a 150 average in the club. Rob Foerster gets the wood. And good spare for Johnny Rhodes. Okay, Stephen Williams now. He's looking to get serious here with the triple. Steve Williams works at LaGuardia Airport. Oh, he rips the rack and gets 10. Steve, who has been a member since 2009. It took him 5 years to win.
On 26, full rack on 26.
It took him 5 years to finally win a title, and he did that 2 weeks ago, and now he's back trying to get number 2 real quick. Rob Foerster, there's 10 in the pit. Well done for Rob. So he comes back from an open. Okay, John Ksar, and he leaves the split on the left lane. A lot of splits on that left lane. Must be hooking just a little bit more than the others. John Ksar, he's 37 years old and is averaging 164 in the club. Let's see if he can convert this split. This could be a tough one. Oh, look at this! Oh, it rocks the 10, but it doesn't fall. Great try, great try. But that gives him an open in the 5th frame. So he's got 74 in the 5th, 124 with his 50 pins of handicap. Rob Foerster right now would be behind by 2 pins if he spares. Will go ahead if he doesn't. Look at Steve Williams.
Williams is now my daddy.
Steve Williams is awesome. Strike him at will. Steve Williams carries a 180 average in the club. Looking good today. He's getting 36 pins. John Rhodes, he goes high, leaves the 8 count. John's 36 years old. Been a member since 2010 titles. And there's John Ksar who again has been a member for a year and also was looking for his first title. John Ksar has a 164 average and getting 50 pins today. All right, once John makes this spare, he does. We're halfway through and we'll take a look at the score. All right, and here we are, and you can see it's a close match as Rob Foerster is working on a strike with 102 handicap. Steve Williams, as you see, is sparing 4 in a row. So he's definitely leading on the scratch side. And on the right side, the John Ksar, he's got 124 with a strike in the 6th. And John Rhodes has got 137. He's got all spares. All right, let's get back to the action. Rob Foerster, he just struck on the left lane, so that gives him a double. And John Rhodes, he just got a 6 count. Let's see if he can make his 6th consecutive spare. As you can see by the sign on the masking unit, the LIGBT is sponsored by Brunswick Corporation, maker of the best bowling balls in the world. And many bowlers out here today won the Mastermind Genius and the LT48 Vintage by Johnny Petraglia. Some of the latest high performance equipment is now available in your local pro shop. All right, Steve Williams' string of 4 strikes has now ended with an 8 count. Let's see if the 6th consecutive spare can be made by John, and he does. Look at John. Wow, he's a spare machine as he gets his 6th consecutive spare in a row. So we've got a great match here, as we are now in the second half of the tournament. There were a total of 8 squads this week. The scores on Saturday, Friday night and Saturday were extremely high as the sunset strip pattern was used. To knock the scores down, the LIGBT management decided to go to the turnpike for the last day, and it certainly did knock the scores down. Steve Williams now gets the spare. He is up 11 pins over John Rhodes. He's up over 40 pins on John Ksar. Here's Rob Foerster. So Rob Foerster is down 2 pins from Steve Williams. And John Ksar was looking for a double, but he gets a 9 count. All right, Steve Williams working off a spare, trying to get back on the strikes. He needs to hit a strike here to protect his 2-pin lead. Oh, what a bad shot for Steve. That's unusual. So he gets now, so now he's down 2 sticks. Oh! And he makes the spare. He knew he had it all the way by that bright smile that he had. Big money bowling today here. 3,000 on top, 1,500 second, 750 for third, and 400 for fourth. So these bowlers are bowling for a ton of cash. And certainly winning this tournament or even coming in second will make a big help in their financial household. So sure there's some nerves out there, but although they're bowling great today. All right, on the left lane, John Rhodes is up there.
Yeah, went off that.
Did he go over that?
Bobby, stay over there and watch, okay? All right, Steve Williams. Oh, look at this, Steve Williams, an unexpected open. So now he's got 188 with his handicap in the 7th frame. And Rob Foerster leaves the 4-pin, so he goes a little high. Ooh. John Ksar, he gets a 6 count. So John has got 160 in the 7th frame. He's 28 pins behind Steve Williams, but Rob Foerster is in the lead right now. But Johnny Rhodes is right in the thick of things, as he is the only bowler without an open so far. He is bowling fantastic. So Rob Forrest spares. John Ksar also spares. So the bowlers are certainly filling the frames here at AMF Babylon. Steve Williams on the left lane, working on the 8 frame. He needs a hit here to put some pressure on Rob. Throws the ball perfectly, and he gets 10 in the pit. Great shot for Steve.
Still my hero. Ball of hump.
All right, Johnny Rhodes, a double here would really put him into the thick of things. Oh, look at that shot! What a shot for Johnny Rhodes! So he strikes. John Ksar, he gets a 9 count in the 9th frame. Now here's Rob Foerster in the foundation frame. Strike would be big here. Coming up, a little light. Oh, he knocks the 2 out, but leaves the 8 pin. Bobby. Good spare for John. Right now, Johnny Rhodes is up. Rob Foerster is going to be in second. 3rd place is Steve Williams. Rob Foerster gets the spare. Well done. All right. Let's see how Johnny Rhodes does. Depending on his first bowl, he will determine how much he's up, or even if he's down. A 9 count, he would be up 2 pins. So let's see what happens here. 9th frame, big shot. He goes high, gets a 9 count, so he is up 2 pins. He is up 2 pins going into the 10th frame if he makes the spare. Now, Steve Williams is on a strike, so if he hits here in the 9th frame, he would be right in the thick of things too. Big shot for Steve Williams. If he wants to win this title, he needs a hit here. Looks pretty good. Little light, no, and he leaves the 2 pin. So that was a key shot from Steve Williams. So now he's going to have to hope for an open by one of the bowlers. Johnny Rhodes makes the spare. So Johnny, 9 frames, 9 marks. Great bowling. So Williams is up, what, 6 pins?
Come on, boy.
Right? Steve Williams should be up 6 pins. Makes the spare. Good shot. All right. All right. Here comes Rob Forrest, and he puts 10 in the pit. All right. Now here's the way it works right now. So Rob Forrest, if he strikes out, will finish with a 250. Yeah, he's up stick, right? Johnny Rhodes is up 18 pins, but Rob Forrest, if he doubles, he forces.
Come on, Rob. Hey, over!
Oh, there it is, a 4 pin. So he is.
Larry, call the dust, please. Larry, call the dust.
Hey, Rob Foerster, what a beautiful game. He shot 213 scratch, 240 handicap, and the fans really appreciate the match. What do you need? What pin?
10 pin. Just 6 or no?
It was.
Review the film. 6 pin? 6 pin.
6 pin. Bobby, I need the 6 pin. Okay, Steve Williams needs to put some pressure here. A double would force John to mark in the 10th. Here's his first shot. Oh, he leaves a weak 10. So right now, Steve needs to mark to come in 3rd place. Excuse me, to come in 2nd place. It would put Rob Foerster in 3rd place. So this is a $750 ball.
Great deal. Great deal. Great deal.
Big spare for Steve. This is a $750 shot. Will he make it? And he does. Good shot for Steve Williams. All right. So if Steve strikes on this ball, he will force John to get at least an 8 count on his first shot. Otherwise, John will have to mark to win the title. Okay, Steve Williams needs all 10 here to force an 8 count on the first ball. And it coming up, rips the racket, he gets it. So he finishes at least in second place. 247 with handicap, 211 scratch. Well done.
I'm very proud of you. I'm very happy. You're my hero. Can I have your autograph?
All right, we're waiting on the 6 pin here on the right lane, and that has finally been completed. All right, 2 great games by Rob Foerster and Steve Williams, both bowling above their average. Rob Foerster again with a 240, Steve Williams with a 247. Okay, let's see how John Ksar finishes up. The best he can do is 218, so he's going to finish 4th. So he makes the spare, well done. So he will finish 4th for $400. So the match is really up to Johnny Rhodes. If he strikes, if he gets 8, 9, or a strike, he will win his first title, and it will be a big one, $3,000.
Great deal. Great deal.
All right. And he throws a good shot there. So he finishes up with 217 with his handicap, 167 scratch. Good bowling for John Ksar. So he's going to go home with $400. So here is the facts. An 8 count on the first ball means he's got his first title. 7 means he would have to mark. So let's see how he does. Here's the shot. He gets an 8 count. He wins now. He's automatically the winner. He did fantastic. That gives him a guaranteed 248 even if he misses those 2 pins, which gives him the title by 1 pin if he misses both of them. What a great bowling match for Johnny Rhodes, who bowled a clean game. See if he converts his 10th consecutive mark. And he does. Wow, well done. 10 frames, 10 marks, $3,000 winner. His first title from Huntington Station, New York. He's been a member for 4 years and is finally getting his first title. Here's his fill ball just to see how much his victory lap is going to be. If he strikes, he's got 260. Uh-oh, he hits that pin and he gets a strike. Yeah, 260. There's the winner for you, folks. Congratulations, Johnny Rhodes with his first title. He's getting congratulations from all the fans back here. His first title worth $3,000. It was awesome. Congratulations to all our bowlers. We hope to see everybody at AMF Plainview next Sunday. Go up there on the approach and show your check and trophy. We're going to see Johnny Rhodes holding his check and his trophy. $3,000. There he is, the winner of the AMF Babylon March Major. Congratulations, Mr. Johnny Rhodes. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good night, everybody.